I want to ask you a brutally honest question. When was the last time you did absolutely nothing and didn't feel a single ounce of guilt for it? If you're listening to this late at night, chances are your mind is looping through a mental checklist. We live in a society that has effectively brainwashed us into believing that rest is a luxury, a reward we have to earn only after we've exhausted ourselves, rather than a fundamental human need. There is a quiet, relentless voice in our heads that whispers, "You should be doing something right now." If you sit still for an hour, the panic sets in. We've internalized a boss that never sleeps. And it's driving us straight into a loop of toxic productivity. The real danger of toxic productivity isn't just that we work too hard, it's that it forces us into the completely wrong direction. When you become obsessed with the sheer concept of being productive, you start valuing business over purpose. You fill your calendar and to-do list with tasks that don't actually matter, just so you can cross them off a list and feel a fleeting hit of dopamine. We prioritize speed over direction. It's exactly like running on a treadmill full speed. You're sweating, your heart is pounding, you feel like you're flying, but you already know how that story ends. You will exhaust yourself, you will collapse, and you will end up in the exact same place you started. Nowhere. Now, don't get me wrong. Doing something is usually better than doing absolutely nothing. Staying in bed and mindlessly scrolling through YouTube or Instagram Reels all day. But being so captivated by the illusion of grinding that you busy yourself with meaningless tasks will inevitably lead you to the exact same destination. And it will eventually lead you to burnout. Burnout isn't just being tired. It isn't just laziness. It is your nervous system forcing a biological shutdown. It is your brain slamming on the emergency brake because you refuse to give your mind a break. You cannot just ignore the signs of burnout. Your body will eventually choose a rest day for you if you don't choose it yourself. The core of the issue is that you have to actually enjoy what you do. If you don't, this optimization-obsessed society will chew you up and leave you with nothing. And this brings us to the reality of our current world. Artificial intelligence. We are living in an era where AI is rapidly evolving. It is going to replace you, or at the very least, it will completely surpass you to some extent. If your relationship with your work or your studies is purely mechanical, just grinding through things you hate for the sake of efficiency, optimizing yourself, you're competing in a game you cannot win. You're practicing to be a machine, while an actual machine is waiting to take your place. The only thing AI can replicate or AI can replace is raw, genuine human obsession. So, how do you survive this? You can force or brainwash yourself into liking something you genuinely hate. You cannot fake it. I'm not telling you to fake it. Instead, what you have to do is that you need to like it. You have to do what you actually like. Or try to find genuine raw joy in the process, like the simple joy of learning completely new stuff instead of memorizing things and getting good grades. If you cannot make yourself to find joy in what you do what you truly enjoy. If you cannot enjoy what you do what you truly enjoy. Think about the basic human math of interest. If you naturally like something, you're inclined to spend more time on it without anyone forcing you to. And if you spend more time on it because you want to, you will naturally become exceptionally good at it. Here's the secret. You will achieve the mastery at a much lower psychological cost than everyone else who is just trying to force themselves to do it. Then, on the other hand, what's the cost of staying trapped in this toxic productivity loop and sabotaging yourself and pushing yourself to do what you don't enjoy? If you stick to doing things strictly because you feel you have to be productive and you trade your days for things you despise, the cost isn't just time. The cost is your mental health. The cost is your childhood dreams. That is a devastatingly high price to pay just to look busy. But what you actually like, protecting your mind, and allowing yourself to drift until you find what truly moves you, will always be the better choice. Thank you for drifting with me tonight. Go get some rest. You've earned it. Not because you did enough today, but simply because you're human. Good night.